Here is 55009 arriving into Washford on the first service towards Bishop's Lydeard of the day from Minehead. This service is due at Washford at 0911, and you'll guess what? It was on time. We're going to be taking this Deltic all the way to, you guessed it, Doniford Holt. You ever see a Deltic stop at Doniford Holt before? Well, you have as soon as you watch this video, because it is truly spectacular and quite awkward at the same time. (5509) Ali Khaidon, aka one of the last remaining Deltics on Earth, courtesy of Deltic Preservation Society groupthink, is indeed one of the last remaining Deltics on this planet, as in the 1980s most of them were in fact scrapped. Luckily this one, 5509, managed to escape scrapping and was bought by, I don't actually know, but it was bought by someone, or otherwise it would be in a big scrapyard to this day. It would have usually been seen working on passenger trains out of London King's Cross up the East Coast Main Line, usually to Edinburgh, yet today you can see it working on a small little branch line in West Somerset, going down to a small little pokey seaside resort called Minehead. How awkward, and even more awkward in a minute you see the Deltic stop at a useless station called Doniford Holt, which isn't even original to the line, but there. This engine was based on its early years of service at Finsbury Park Depot. However, you might be wondering where that is. Well, that's because I don't actually think it's there anymore. There is a depot close by, however, I don't think it's the original Finsbury Park Depot. Because Finsbury Park Depot was closed or demolished or something like that, it was actually moved to a depot near York, I think, and was seen on passenger trains late into the 1970s. And then, once again, somebody, I don't know who that person is, but somebody or some group or society or some big fat blokes who like old trains bought it, and it's now working on many heritage railways across the country, as all of them have their diesel festivals of the year, which is by now a very great tradition. are once again for the second time stopped at Watchet train station. Now, you better get familiar with this scenery, as we'll be stopping and even getting off at this station quite a lot of times. So get familiar with the scenery, or otherwise you'll be bored and won't want to watch my videos anymore, even though there's a lot of good stuff. Now, I know this is a diesel train festival, however, here is one of the rare Right Street Light WF buses that buses of Somerset have. In fact, I think that is the only one they have. Anyway, here is the train departing Watchet. Here we are approaching Jonathan Holt, which I've never actually got off at, and it's the West Somerset Railway's only request stop, because, let's just face it is practically useless, and because of that role, it's very run down and overgrown. But that doesn't stop a big last 55 Deltic Express train that would usually operate to Edinburgh not stop here. So yes, a very rare sighting for the very passengers on this train. So, hello. I've actually requested at Doniford Hall. I live so close to here, only a couple miles away in Bridgie, and I've never ever done this. I can understand why it's a request stop and nobody ever requests to get on and off, because there's not even any seats here. This station wasn't actually original to the line. It was purely built because there's a holiday camp just down the road of St Audrey's Bay. I think that's why it was built. And yeah, it's just a tin with shelter, isn't it? Signs everywhere telling it's a request stop. You can tell it's unloved, as if I come over here, yeah, somebody's gone and graffitied all over it, which isn't ideal, but there, that's what you get when the station is unloved. But, okay, when the station is unloved, that's what you get with unloved stations, basically. You get graffiti everywhere. Just look at Jeff Leachy's station videos, especially the ones around the big cities. They're very graffiti-like. But, yeah, somebody must come. Well, it mustn't come, but, like, you thought somebody would come because if you look, they got like these tin gates. So when the last train is gone, that somebody must come along and shut the gates. But if they don't, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Well, on a normal day, you get a few trains a day. They're all scheduled to stop here by request. And some of them don't even stop here on the diesel Isle timetable. Some of them just fly straight through without requesting. My train doesn't. Going back towards Minehead, my train is due to stop here by request. But there will be one at some point that won't all just go flying through here. So it's quite a nice little station, I think, actually. And it is starting to warm up a bit, although it's still a bit grey and a bit rainy. So, yeah. Here is D9526 operating on a service towards Minehead. This service is actually meant to be operated by one of the two West Somerset Railway Class 35 high-net trains, to be in fact D7017. However, it broke down on Thursday night and is currently being fixed, or at least it was when this video was being taken. So this train was actually on its service. D9526, which is one of the more smaller engines that you'd probably find in a yard, when most of these diesels ran around in the 40s, 50s and the 60s. But once again the high mechs have broken down. Just like last year, which they haven't fixed D7018 and D7017 has now broken down. Luckily, they must have a spare diesel each day of the gala because I don't think there's any steam engines running this year, unlike last year where they run out of diesels. So yeah, this is why it's D9526, not the high mech. But we're now going all the way to Minehead on this. So yeah, just enjoy the beautiful smells and sounds.
Yeah, that one yesterday, the one when I took the video of the Delta, he didn't like it, did he? Barking at the Delta. He was waiting to see. Just fucking go in. Waiting for the signal.
Blue Anchor, just like Willerton, is one of the more standard passing points and is usually a passing point on normal heritage running days, unlike Crocombe Heathview, which is usually just a passing point on events such as the Diesel Festival or operating on the railway. Blue Anchor is practically a pointless station. It is quite nice, however its only purpose is serving the holiday village, as there is practically nothing here. No houses, No proper cafes, there's only one in the holiday park. With the nearest village being Carhampton, which is a lengthy walk away, or a small bus ride away, you wonder why they built this station here. Apart from that, it is very nice here, and is very quaint. Here we are following the coast and the Bristol Channel. We roughly follow the ocean until we get to Minehead.
Probably not the best way to do it, but it'll work. I'd have sent you one.
Dunster Station is absolutely amazing. Just because it's very similar to other stations, such as Washford and Stigumber, doesn't mean that it stands out. It stands out because it is amazing. I like all the green grass features and all the moss growing on the side of the building. It makes it look truly rural. And it is rural. So they've done a very good job here of making the station look like what it was when it first opened. As well as this, the signs are brown here, not in the traditional black and white theme that most of the stations, including Minehead, which is our next stop, are decorated in. However, it does have the classic cream style of the original Great Western Railway, which many stations, including mainline stations, still have to this day. As well as this, there is a small, and I don't think operational, goods yard opposite the station building and platform, which has many small and great features, including the completely rotten engine shed, and small goods vans, cranes, and other odd features that you wouldn't normally expect.
Yeah, I never have seen. That's all the spare wheel sets and stuff.